It was just like, whoa, this random shit that I just made. Like, if I was in a club and heard this beat, I would be singing this to myself. Supermodel, if you believe. I just ended up doing that Supermodel. And then I was like, oh. That's like the first song I ever named after the hook. I never name a song like after the lyrics because I feel like that's stupid. I just never know what I'm talking about until it's over. So it's like, how can I name a song before it's over? And then I guess I'd rather name it about what I'm talking about rather than just like, what's a cool name for this song? Or like, what did I say in the hook again? But I don't know, this time it just felt like, I'm gonna do it. It was a short song too. It was like short and sweet, one take, Supermodel. Well, my friend had like just taught himself how to play the guitar like a day before then. So he just repeated those chords, like the same 2 or 3 chords over and over again. And then they were just really sad. I didn't go to the studio to do that song or to work on that at all. I just did 3 other things, and at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm in a good mood. Like, what's that thing? Like, play those chords that you were playing earlier. And so I just kind of responded to the information in that, like, natural way. And that's just what came out. It was a new engineer, too. His name was Ray Charles Brown. I really, really like him. He was wonderful. I loved his name, too. It was so dramatic. I was like, damn. I felt comfortable with him. I trusted everything about the situation. Like, it was just, like, a safe place to go off. I brought in this letter to let you know I'm really leaving and no, I'm not keeping your shit. It was just like, whoa, this random shit that I just made. Like, if I was in a club and heard this beat, I would be singing this to myself. I was just writing about this particular boy. I really liked him. He was low-key, like, trash to me, but I really liked his, like, validation. But you also suck. It just takes me through all our shenanigans. Like, it's the silliest relationship I've ever been in. But it was fun as hell. I come from a freestyle space, and I have to be, like, really bored to write something on paper. I have ADHD, so I just want to be, gotta do, like, move. I was like, okay, but this is just, like, the demo, right? And then we're gonna, like, get a real beat, and then Pharrell made some fire-ass drums. I ran into him, and I was just like, I want to play you something. You know I need too much attention for like that. And he was like, this is great. This could be on the radio, though, if you put some drums on it. And then he put drums on it. Fast. It was amazing. Pharrell did 2 different drum patterns. They were both fly. So we were like, okay, let's try like one in the first verse, one in the second verse. Let's try the first verse for all the verses. It was so hard to put them in timing. Trippy. Then you go back and forth during mixes and be like, you want the vocals up front, you want them up back, you want reverb, no, you want them dry as hell. Okay, well, let's try to nudge everything 20 samples to the right and then put the jumps. Every nudge, I felt like we were getting like farther away, but like closer, maybe. You listen again and be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, just put it back the way it was. We tried all that and it just did not work out. It turned out Stix, he had a drums. If you believe, if you see it. He was at the studio and he just casually was just like, yeah, I'll just... And then like he just went in there and just vibed out, and those are the drums. I love his drums, they're perfect. The Pharrell's are synthetic, and Stix was playing live. So it was just a matter of like textures and timing and that natural human swing. Like Stix was just in that natural human in-person swing. That's like an acoustic vibe, that's an in-person vibe. And then like it's a one take on my end, so it's like it's all of us like kind of just doing that. Once I got signed to TD, I stopped recording like in a space that I was comfortable in. It was just more like, this is a studio. Welcome to the studio. I tried to just kind of like work through it, but I just wasn't comfortable. I prefer like if I could build a little studio like in a house that I'm staying in. I just work better in like a house. It was like, okay, breakfast, all right, I'm about to try something real quick. Comfort and confidence is so key, like it really is. Like some artists can be comfortable anywhere because they're very like cerebral. I'm a visual person. I'm very reactive to my environment. It's wood and stone and in the middle of the woods also, and it's just perfect. It was like the ingredients for stuff to happen. And we also made chicken. That was nice. When it came time to make a batch of songs in my head, like what's good enough for the album, I'd be like, Supermodel's pretty aight. Kendrick was like, this is an album cut, like this should be at the end. That was the one time I've ever been right. I knew that song was different, and I just didn't know why, but I knew that it was different from anything I've ever done. I was very, almost afraid of who to send it to because it was so different. And then once I sent it to like the meanest person I knew, and they were like, yo, this shit is hard. And I was like, for real? And then I was like, let me show this to other people. I wrote all of my own music. Just never thought I'd have anything on the radio, because I thought that to be on the radio, you need somebody to help you write, because that's what happens. I'm just thankful, honestly, that, like, God made my words good enough to, like, reach other people and connect and, like, grow on their own. I perform it differently than I recorded it, but I still like the way I recorded it, and that's rare. I don't know what timing I was on. That was weird. So I can't get back into the timing again. It's so strange. It's my favorite song on the album. It was really honest and I guess I wasn't thinking about it. So it was like a real piece of my subconscious that, like, I liked the way it was. Like, I didn't feel like, why was I thinking that? Or like, whatever, like it's a throwaway or just like a whatever thought. It was just like, no, I believe in every, like, word, thought. It makes sense to me.